Hey guys, welcome to another TheNintendoGamer video, and today we're going to be reviewing something that is very dear to me and my friends, the Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm going to be going over what's good about it and what's bad about it. Now, keep in mind, not everything is really accurate to this because I love the Switch. I love all Nintendo products. But where did you go wrong, Nintendo? What is this? What is this? It comes off like almost every time. Once you finally get see, and then you try to stand it. Oh, look, it came off. Nothing you can do about that though. Anyway, and see, it's even a pain to get back on. Anyway, we're gonna be going over a few things that I think is wrong. So first of all, Joy-Con. Why did you design these so bad? They're so cool. I love them. You can do that. It's a tablet. But as soon as you start using them for a long enough time, I'm gonna get the ones that came with my Switch. You'll see what I'm talking about. Joy-Con drift. Isn't that just fun? Happened to my Joy-Cons. You wanna... It's like, it completely ruins the entire purpose of having detachable Joy-Cons. Because sometimes when I'm playing, they'll be like... And I was playing, like standing up. I could have dropped this. I could have lost this. Ugh. What's wrong with Nintendo? Like, okay, so Nintendo, I'm not hating on you at all. But seriously, this makes my Switch way more harder to play. And nobody likes this. Like, so you get a Switch, you want to play on it, and then after maybe about 6 months, this starts happening. Where you don't even have to click the back button to take it out. And eventually they're unusable because they just don't connect and they don't charge. I think the new Switch has a better matte, style, because these are completely plastic. These, I would not say they were crap, but they are completely plastic. The entire reason why this happens is because some people, like me, aren't, I wouldn't say dumb, but like, too fast taking stuff off. This little button detaches the Joy-Con, or is supposed to, and there's a little plastic doohickey right here that clicks the Joy-Con onto the Switch. But you see, when you don't hold the button completely down, you tear that little plastic thing up, and when it can't stay on there, I'm sorry, but it breaks. It's just really not a good thing. Nobody likes it. And see, I'm not really like as upset with this as other people are, but I could agree. Man, why is there not a D-pad? You could just be, so with the D-pad you could go, but with this you gotta go. Now, that's like literally my only fault. I would wish, though, I think a lot of different people wish this, that this L button could become like a teeny tiny screen where you could scroll up and scroll down, But anyway, Okay, let's see what point 2 is. Hardware. Okay. It's a tablet. We got nothing wrong with that. This is actually a pretty nice, solid piece of tech. Ventilation fan. I've never seen that on something this little, but I suspect it would need it, because if you set it in the dock or something like that, it could get overheated. And now I know that's probably not the most logical thing to happen, but if it did, which most times that wouldn't really be logical, it would be, in bad trouble. But, the PS Vita and those other little teeny tiny machines that are focused from gaming, like PS Vita, PSP, 3DS, 2DS, DS, they don't have a ventilation fan, and that's why they don't get in the dock, because they aren't really supposed to be exposed to extreme heat. And when you're playing handheld, you can hear some blowing, but you can't hear very much. It's because it's not very hot. Now when you place it in the dock, I take it out of the dock, and it's like... And that's because it's extremely hot. And the dock, man, like, what is wrong with it? Like, okay, so I have the dock, but to get it out, I have to get the switch box. I don't know if I want to do that. So basically, you guys know what the dock is, right? Oh yeah, what the heck? Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. And I have the dock. This beauty, since I don't have a TV in my room, and all of the TVs in our house are either mounted up to a wall, or I can't get behind them, I only use this at my grandma's house or other places I go to. I will be getting a TV soon, but this isn't what you'd call a cheap piece of junk. But I don't really like how Nintendo designed it, because okay, it's in. Oh look, there's another little teeny tiny scratch right here. It's because right here it pushes in while the switch is inside. And so it scratches the screen. And I have another thing, screen protectors. And that'll be another point. But jeez, man, you need one, like, bad, because this thing will get tore up if you don't. And let's see what our next point is. Okay, so battery. I'd love to talk about battery. Well, I play on this for maybe 2 hours or 3 hours. Give me a minute. I play on this for maybe 3 or 2 hours, which isn't really an average. And look, I get a whopping 18% after maybe 2 hours. I don't know. And come on, man, wireless even. So I don't know if you knew, but while the Joy-Cons are attached to the Switch, they charge because the Switch gives them power. But that's no excuse. I have the HAC 001 because I got it for Christmas some time ago. Actually, yeah, it was 2018, and it's not. It doesn't hold up for long, It would, like, maybe for a short time it would. So, we've got Well, I mean, basically, it's just kind of a crappy design. You got, I love the Switch. You got the screen. It's a good like resolution, but as you can see, it like cuts a lot of the space out, and also they have a retract for the screen around the entire frame. And where the Joy-Cons connect, there's a little increase. So, and see how it pushes in right here when I talked about the dock? Pushes in, and it can like push the screen protector into the Switch, and that's not good. So, I'm not saying buy third-party docks. Don't. No, don't do that. Don't. No, please, 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 don't do that. Buying stuff that's not Nintendo licensed will lead to a disaster. And I'll tell you why. Nintendo makes stuff that's specially for their consoles. So if you decide you're like, oh, well, I mean, I want to buy this because it looks cooler. Don't. Buy a skin or something, because if it's not made for it, they honestly probably don't have the same tech required, or it's not as good as how they intended it to be made, and it'll just kind of wreck the Switch. Same with other electronics. Anyway. Yep. So now we got game cards. I love playing games. Sometimes I just want to have my own copy, so when I'm done with it, I can sell it. This thing is smaller than... This thing is even smaller than the 3DS game cards or the DS game cards. Easy to lose. And what is this? I don't really have a complaint with it, but it leaves open sometimes, and that's kind of annoying. Other than that, it's kind of hard to believe they could fit that much in there. And second of all, I have a complaint, because why would you put the SD card where this kickstand is? Why couldn't the SD card be like right by the game card? So I have to power the system down to take the SD card out, because if I don't, my data could get corrupted. So let me do that real quick. So as you can see, that micro SD card. Can you guys even see that? This is almost the size of a needle in a haystack. I'm not even joking. That's not really a complaint, because this is a micro SDXC, but that's scary, because the way the Switch works is it doesn't work like the previous, like the 3DS and the DS. Game data, like your save data, is not stored on the game card. The game data is stored on the game card. So all of your save data is stored in the Switch. All of the game data required to play is on the game card. So if you lose your micro SD card and all your Smash data is on your micro SD card, then you're in deep trouble. Now, if you have Nintendo Switch Online, then you can recall that. Another great reason to just spend $20 a year for it. Like, it's a really good service. It's good, and you get a lot for your money. So yes, that would be something that you would want to buy. I would buy it. And so that's game cards. Don't have too much complaints with those. Now we got the kickstand. Already went over that. But let's do it again. Nintendo, why? like, it's so hard to get open. And so I'm gonna set this down, and you gotta like kick it out a bit more. Oh yeah, there it popped out. Like, you gotta kick it out a bit more for it to even be able to be sat down. Like, how are you supposed to do anything if everything you do is correct, but it ends up damaging the Switch? I don't get it. Anyway, seeing you can't get it back in either. Kind of hard. So, if you can get it set down, if you could get it stood up, like, on a table, God bless you. You're a genius. But this thing is just not really that good. I'd really like it if they had, like, fold-out kickstands that were metal. That would be way easier. And now we got screen protectors. Bingo bongo. Buy a glass one. They offer plastics, but if you buy a plastic, then it's gonna break. And since the screen is already plastic, then you're gonna, like, break the same thing at the same time. I'm an idiot, so I was fooling around with this earlier at school when I brought it to play with my friends. And I popped it out, and now there are cracks in it. If you can see that. Wonder. Yeah. So, can't get it out either. But, I mean, I tried. Anyway. And now we got rubbing on the back. Now, I think a lot of people experience this problem. It's actually kind of ugly, because it leaves a reflection. Do you see that reflection right there? That's from rubbing. And I don't know why. Like, why would it cause that on a rubbing surface? I'm an idiot, and I don't know a lot about stuff, but it's just not really good. It's not a good... It doesn't look good. It's not particularly the best design in the world either. But, take it for what you got. That's why you do skins. And sometimes my Switch will crash. Thankfully, no, I'm not gonna say it, it'll jinx me. Startup BIOS crashes aren't good. No one likes those. Because you end up having to either send this back to Nintendo to have it repaired, or something, that'll happen that nobody really likes. Like, oh, I have to buy a new one, and now I had to get a completely new one, and Nintendo is like the nicest company ever, and they just gave me a new one. But still. So, that's just all of my, complaints, I guess, we have for today. I love this thing. It's like the best console ever. The first console that I ever really had that can be connected to a TV. Because my very first Nintendo console was the DS. It was great. Played on it all the time. Had a lot of fun with it too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of fun for me to speak my piece about stuff, and so I'll do this more. I need more subscribers, but doesn't everyone? So if you could, like and subscribe. Hit the click on the bell, and every time I upload something or put something into discussion, it'll automatically notify you via desktop notification or mobile. And one more announcement before I go. Legion of Electronics Studios has been managed by Ionic Productions Corporation, which is a new corporation managed by me and another person that kind of manages different smaller groups and then tries their best to get them recognized on the internet. I mean, we're kind of starting out, so it's not that good yet, but small people that are just starting off can only try, can they? Like me, I started maybe last year on YouTube, and I went from 0 to 12 subscribers. Actually, wait, let me check how much I have. 12, yep. Hit it right on the nail. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.